the main deets of net neutrality. So basically what net neutrality means is that in the future, ISPs want to have the ability to prioritize certain traffic over other traffic, and they want to have the ability to throttle things, to choose the winners and losers, essentially, right? So let's say a new competitor to Twitch came out, right? Comcast or Verizon or Time Warner or whoever could just decide that Twitch pays us more money, so this new video streaming service, they can only show videos in 240p. Now, would anybody choose that other video streaming service? Hell no. Like, fuck no. And the cool thing about the net neutrality debate is that Twitch, Amazon, Netflix, all these companies are in favor of net neutrality, and net neutrality is the good thing. Net neutrality is anti what I was just talking about. Because they know that a bigger fish could come along, or they know that once they were the small fish, and Twitch wouldn't exist if net neutrality didn't exist, if these consumer laws and processes and things went into place before Twitch came about. And they don't want to just have everyone's money because they pay the most money. They want there to be the free market. They want the market to decide who is successful, and they think that's the best way and the right way for things to exist on the internet. The other thing that this future could hold if things go the wrong way is, say you're buying the internet from your internet provider, right? Right now you just pay a blanket price for the internet, and it's just one price, and you get everything on the internet. And right now they have different speeds, which I don't even think that should exist. I actually, to take it to the full extreme, I actually believe the internet should be provided free and regulated as a utility, much like your water or your electricity and things like that. Maybe you get a monthly bill, but it's regulated and treated as a utility. But anyway, basically what this would allow companies to do, internet service providers, would be able to charge you a la carte for different services, right? So they'd be able to say, oh, you want the internet? Here's our base internet package. Oh, you want Twitch? That's another $4 a month. You want YouTube? Oh, that's going to cost you. That's another $20 a month. You want this? You want to be able to go to ESPN, CNN? You need the sports and news package. That's $55 a month, and then they start nickeling and diming and charging people for overages on data caps, charging people for extra for little services. It's no longer one blanket price. There's a lot of bad possible futures, and they're not just possible. They're very realistic, very probable outcomes of this legislation in the near future if it's not stopped. So it's very important. The internet is taken for granted, and the internet empowers a lot of people who are not rich to become rich. It empowers people who are not successful but have great ideas to become successful, to share those ideas with the world, and to make something amazing, something like Twitch, something like Netflix, something like Google. And those things would not exist if this legislation, as it's being crafted now, existed in the early days of the internet. And the new awesome things that are coming with the internet won't exist if this happens. So those are the main details of net neutrality, and it's something that is flying under the radar because a lot of people don't understand it, but it's very important to the way that America works, the way that the free and open internet works, and the way that it should work. And it's a really, really, really important issue. Because the internet benefits everything, right? The internet helps science, it helps business, it helps individuals become entrepreneurs, it helps, the art and literature and all of those kind of things. Like, think of artists, right? Like, what if you were an artist and you have this amazing new way of painting, right? And you want to share it on the world, and so you make a website, but that website is throttled way worse than Amazon, for instance, or than Walmart. And so everybody's buying this shitty art on Walmart because they can go to Walmart, whereas to get the indie package on Comcast or Verizon, which has all the indie artists and musicians, they have to pay $45 a month, and nobody does that. So they can't even access your website. Like, that's the kind of future we could face if net neutrality goes the wrong way. And it's scary, is what it is. It's scary, and it's wrong. It's very, very wrong, and it needs to be stopped.